What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the hot start from Houston Texans rookie quarterback CJ Stroud. He's completed 61% of his passes to this point, 1,461 yards, 7 touchdowns, no picks, 4 big-time throws, and an adjusted completion percentage of 74.6. With all that said, the numbers are cool, but the film is even better. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the film room and take a look at Stroud's performance to this point. All right, guys, so we're going to the film room, taking a look at CJ Stroud. So many really high-level traits to highlight in this. But we'll start kind of simple and just kind of look at the RPO, the quick game right now for Houston, and basically how Stroud really doesn't have to lean into too many mechanics, at least in the lower half, to complete these passes and get them on target. Right, we're looking at this one. Obviously, pressure in his face. Quickly, got to get this out for the tunnel screen, right? We're not really squaring, the feet up necessarily, but we're getting it out with a quick release, efficient motion, and a ball that's on target and really needs to be caught. So now 2 against Pittsburgh in this one, where it's a glance route from Nico Collins. So it's just basically, all right, let's read some defenders here if they're going to attack and throw right behind them. Stroud doesn't really lean into this, doesn't drive into this throw. It's off the back foot. But again, the upper body mechanics are really good, the quick release, and the ball's on target for Nico Collins for a touchdown. Another one against Pittsburgh where Collins is going to work up the seam. Right, we're going to read all these defenders crashing to defend the run. And basically, feet are square, pressure in the face. Just lean back and let it go. Quick release, on target enough up the seam for Nico Collins. Really impressive throw. Really shows that, again, obviously, lower body mechanics very important for driving the ball outside the hashes over the middle of the field. But in this RPO game, the quick game for Stroud, he doesn't always have to have it. And again, he's a really good processor all over the field, recognizes that we've basically got man coverage here. So where's he going to he's going to find the quickest win he can, and that's tight end Dalton Schultz. Once he gets off of his man here, the linebacker, using his hands well through the break, Stroud's got that quick release, and look at that. Well placed, on target, gives Schultz a chance to work after the catch. Love this play here. This is just basically, all right, let's abandon the run. I like what I see. We're going to get guys obviously crashing down on the edge. We're way off in coverage here for Pittsburgh. So it's like, all right, square up, make a nice easy throw to Tank Dell, and let him basically pick up, 12 to 15 yards. Easy against 3 defenders who are way off in coverage, just abandon the play, almost like a Brett Favre early RPO, where it's just like, I see the alert, I see the hot, I'm just abandoning the run here for a really favorable throw in the quick game. Still a lot to like when in terms of quick processing skills. Basically on this one, what you're going to get is this tight end. Basically you run this hitch route, this kind of sit route, and you're going to get, usually at least for wrap, you're going to get a dig route behind it, but receiver just kind of lets this drift into space up the seam, which is totally fine. Stroud's reading this linebacker. Is the linebacker taking this hitch route? He is. Okay, great. I'm going to have this receiver over the middle of the field, no problem. On target, great throw. Makes the execution on quick reads look very simple. Here it's the same thing. It's like, all right, I have eyes on the linebacker first. Which way is he turning? We're turning to this side of the field. Okay. Great news. Now it's just about this defender. Is this defender going to sit with this underneath route, or is he's going to help carry this over the middle of the field? Sees him locked back on to this underneath route, and there's no chance AJ Terrell is going to get Nico Collins here over the middle of the field. Easy throw, great read by CJ Stroud post snap. And again, full field reads, they're there as well, right? Linebackers are all really sinking towards the 3 receiver side. And, 2 receiver and 1 tight end, but 3 pass catcher side of this play. So it's like, all right, we'll quickly get out of there. Look at that. Eyes and feet in sync, working back to this little in route to Collins. Again, it's an easy throw, but it's a quick process post-snap that's really important for someone like CJ Stroud. And another one here I think is really good, right? This is dagger. This is a go that's kind of going to get bent off because of the safety, and then a dig behind it often opens up a lot of space if a defender carries the go route. It doesn't happen here. Stroud notices already. Eyes have moved. Let's go back. So, ready, watch. Watch. He's already gone back now. Like this play's done. This side is done. Now it's about being in sync with the receiver or about, okay, this defender, how do we take him out of this play? Collins, come back to the ball. I'll anticipate you coming back to the ball and throw it to this space here. Again, good throw. Good job by Collins working back to the ball. And working back to the ball gives him an avenue to work post catch, which he does really well on this play. Again, good execution, good rhythm throw. CJ Stroud coming backside to a play. Really impressive stuff. Against the Colts. So what we've got here is defender manipulation at its finest. Stroud wants to throw this to Brevin Jordan. What he's got to do is he's going to move this defender where the tight end is breaking and really get him out of this play so he can throw it right behind him. This receiver is going to take this defender out of this, so he's going to have it. He just has one job, move the defender. And that little hitch, I think, does it and gets the defender out of position, rips the throw behind him. Really nice process and execution from Stroud. You're going to see it from the end zone view, right? Little hitch right there. Defender, he's trying to get him to just kind of work into this window. He stared him down saying, all right, I see you're working into that window, but you must realize I have thrown this ball where you were, not where you are. Great anticipatory skills, great defender manipulation skills, and he's thrown this ball when Jordan is right behind the defender. Really nice placement. Don't mind the low throw. Great execution and process from Stroud post snap. All right, play action. Linebackers didn't really attack too much. It doesn't matter. We've got this throw. All right, it's ripped right into the open space. Safeties are back. Nobody's going to get here as long as you throw this on-time anticipatory skills and you drive this throw. Drive. Really nice torque generated. We're throwing this before Collins gets into the area. Good anticipatory skills. Ball placement's excellent. We've thrown this ball, ripped it on play action. Easy money every time. Another play action throw. Love this from Slowick here. Get some rhythm going early in a game where, maybe the nerves are setting in on the road. Let's get something good here. Let's work play action. And so basically we get a clear out route here to open up, again, a drag route. And then you got one trailing this drag route basically from the tight end. Wide open, right? Easy throw on the move from Stroud. Really nice rhythm throw to get things going in this game against Atlanta. What else can we see from Stroud? How about the anticipatory nature of a lot of his throws on film? And really that comes from Ohio State. He was a precise thrower. He was a surgical thrower. And this is how he did it. Right? Dell's out of the break. Notice back here, Stroud has thrown the ball already. So Dell's working out of the break, and he really doesn't work back to the ball, something he should definitely do on this play. But the ball's on target, on time when it needs to be, where Dell doesn't really have to work back to the ball because he has thrown this when Dell breaks. And you're going to see that a lot here. Another one up top. This is just, again, another deep curl sort of comeback route. Not a comeback. Obviously, comeback's a perimeter, but it's a deep curl where, again, anticipatory. We're throwing this ball now. Defenders, or not the defender, but the receiver's not in a great position. He has slipped, right? But Stroud is throwing this ball. He's ripping this. Good recovery by the receiver and works back to the ball, but Stroud is throwing this with great anticipatory skills. Low. Defender cannot make a play on the ball. Great placement, great anticipatory throw there. One more against the Ravens to Collins where, okay, we're throwing this ball. Collins is not yet broke. Collins is not yet looking back at Stroud for this ball. Doesn't matter. They've worked on this clearly a ton. They're in sync with each other. The execution is top notch, clearly in practice. And boom, now Collins has peeked back to the throw. Long gone already. And it's on time, in stride, and away from the defender. Great anticipatory skill, great ball placement. The process is outstanding from Stroud. This is another one to Collins, where he's fighting for position, press, lean into the defender, and boom, work the middle of the field. Boom. Separated from the left hand, throwing this ball. Collins is just broken, got his eyes on it. Ripped. Great velocity, great placement on the money for Collins over the middle of the field. You see that a ton. All right, this might be my favorite throw. So play action. At the top of the drop, we see dagger. Go route. dig route coming from behind. Remember, we saw this against in one of those Pittsburgh throws. We had to work back to a different play. This is all we got here, unless we want the check down. So at this point, linebackers are sinking well into this zone. They're likely going to take this away. Stroud's not worried. He says, manipulate defenders. I'll do it again to him. I believe it's the same guy. I'll do it again. So what he does is that he's looking where the receiver is. And he's going to keep his eyes on where the receiver is, knowing very well that the defender is going to work to his left to track Stroud's eyes. Stroud, knowing well that this defender is going to do that, has anticipated that. We're throwing it here, where I am circled right now. That's where this throw is going to end up. So we've separated ball from left hand. We're throwing this ball. Look at the defender. He's thinking, boom, I'm working to my left. Not happening, buddy. He's throwing it behind you again in stride to Collins. I have to watch this again, at least from here at the top of the drop. Like, it is just silly. Right, defender's in position. Now it's just about where to attack. And Stroud has really set him up to attack to his left. And it's never going to be there. Just a ludicrous play by Stroud. Ludicrous. I just blown away, really. And again, it's okay, defenders keyed in a little bit on this on the check down here to 33, and Stroud knows this. This defender is working on the guy running up the seam. There's no way anybody's getting to this ball. We've separated ball from left hand again. Anticipatory throw into space. Nobody's going to be there. Really nice by Collins going down and getting that throw. But again, the process post-snap, the processing skills of where defenders are going, the route concept itself, and just being decisive and on time is really impressive. Now, this is another one of my favorites. That doesn't include the Jacksonville game, of course. But Woods is running this dig, and Stroud has let go of the ball. Woods is still sinking his hips and getting out of the break. And he turns, ball is there. On time, on the money. Just got to make this catch. That's really all it is. Right, we look at Stroud winding up the throw, and you can barely see Woods at the bottom of the screen here just getting into his break. Like, this ball's out, and it's catchable. Like, this is insane what we're seeing from a rookie in, at this point, would be his 5th game. Like, are you joking? This anticipatory skill set that he has, just the processing skills, and, of course, the ball placement, when it's all wrapped up in a beautiful package, like, he's delivering it, right? This is awesome from Stroud to this point. And, again, it's right here. Anticipatory throw on the money, right? Defender's too low. He's not making a play to middle of field here. Attack. On the money to Dalton Schultz. Safety's not going to get there in time. Just rip the throw into the space that you assume that there's not going to be anybody there because of how, A, the concept is set up, and B, just a great job of, again, reading things out post-snap. So, again, very simple, right? We've done it again. Down the field, and Woods is going to work basically on a slant or so, or a glance, you could call it, over the middle of the field. And it's on the money, even with the defender closing in. Like, this is where the ball placement comes in. We're really going to talk about the accuracy and ball placement of his throws. That's a really exceptional one to Woods there. And then here we are, under pressure, right? Something where, again, top of the drop, Woods is not broken, but, again, Stroud's confidence, his anticipatory skills, and this is a really poised throw against pressure. On the money to Woods, it's low, sure, that's fine, but he's throwing it to a place, at least he's quote-unquote missing, like it's a golfer where you know where to miss, right? It's like, okay, this is not a dangerous place to miss. Low and away from the defender is not a dangerous place to miss, and he's got reliable receivers who can make plays for him doing so. And that's just a tremendous combination to have for an offense. Up top, it's going to be Dell basically running a deep curl / kind of comeback route here on his own, isolated up top. Stroud has no problem throwing this, again, outside the hash, outside the numbers, because he's already thrown this ball. Like, Dell is breaking. Look where Dell is turned back to the ball. It's halfway there. Like, there's just no chance for a defender to make that play, especially with Dell, who's really, really smooth through his break. Like, that is just a very, very tall ask for any corner. All right, so here, another nice concept. We got go route at the bottom. Woods is going to run the sail route. And it's going to be maybe a little behind him, but it's up high, right? Woods is got a linebacker on him. Stroud has let this go. Woods has to elevate a little bit, but it's a well-placed throw outside the numbers where it needs to be. Whew, this Jacksonville game, man. I am just enthralled with the performance here. This is aggressive, right? We do not have numbers here at all. But Dell's fast enough, and just the arc and touch on this ball by Stroud is exceptional. Great placement. Great job by Dell as well, slowing his stride to win the catch point and secure the ball. But, like, that's a beautiful throw. Love this one. Two-man concept. Good coverage by Tyson Campbell and a linebacker sinking into this zone where it's just not there. So Stroud is like, all right, I got to pivot. Literally and figuratively. To this comeback route by Robert Woods. And just, again, we're separated. We're making a throw. Woods is getting into the break. Ball is out. And it has to be here, right? Defender's not in a terrible position to be able to close on the ball. If he throws it to like where Woods is now, not happening. This has to be at the sideline. And boy, is it. Are you serious? Far hash, outside the number throw, comeback route, as difficult as they come, no problem for CJ Stroud. Now watch this placement. Like, you're going to want the end zone view to believe this. Like, we've let this ball go. How? Genuinely. Like you'd think the defender made a play on this. But watch this. This window's not here. Like, this is a non-existent window that we're entering. Like, the defender has blanketed this play. But the throw is so on the money that Collins has actually a chance to make this play, and there was no, like, it's not a pass breakup. Like, Collins just dropped this. I don't understand, folks. This is just sickening good. Like, are you serious right now? Like, just Stroud was on one in this Jaguars game, and it's just like, wow, what the future holds for a rookie who's already doing this stuff. All right, show off the creation capabilities under pressure, right? Not much there. So basically, Dalton Schultz is going to give himself a window for the ball to arrive on this front pylon and give Stroud the window to throw the ball to the front pylon. Stroud lets it go. Schultz is in a great position. How about this throw? Are you serious? Like, the defender has no chance. There is no chance for the defender to make a play on this. None. Like, we're outside the pocket. Here we go. Are you serious? Like, this is a money throw. Got to be caught. Touchdown. If it is, like, come on, man. This is insane what we're watching right now. Another one here. Stroud's under pressure. We've lost the rep here, right? Highsmith, good pass rusher. Against, I believe, the backup left tackle. Like, not happening. So, kind of almost a stutter go here for Woods. Stroud lets this go under pressure. Highsmith's got his back leg wrapped here. And look at the place, this ball. Back shoulder high. What, 25 yards down the field? Are you joking? Like, again, I know that some of these are drops, and I get it. It stinks, but, like, this is insanely good process, insanely good placement of the football. Like, I know Robert Woods, maybe not the greatest catch radius to make a play like that. I understand. Collins will make that play, but, like, that's a really well-placed ball. This is a really nice job recognizing what we're in. Safeties are dropping into a deep half. That's what, you know what that means. Middle field, going to be open. So all it's going to take is for Schultz to win this seam route by basically stemming at the defender, staying slow, keeping his options open, and then generating some explosiveness once he gets to a kind of a break point, a moment of truth, and then uses his hands to get on top of the defender and stack him. So all it's going to take is Stroud knows, I've got this as long as Schultz wins this route. And Schultz wins the route as soon as he does. Basically was even with the defender when he threw this, up the seam, on the money. Let Schultz get, almost 10 yards after the catch. Exceptional. Collins does a great job winning vertically, stacking, and then winning to the corner. Stroud does a great job. He's really basically eyeing the safety right now. He is not looking at Collins right now. He wants to see what the safety's going to do and how he's going to react. Safety drifts to the middle of the field where he needs to be because, again, a lot of assignments coming at him. Once he has turned his back to this side of the field, it is over. Collins has stacked, and the ball's on the money on the corner route. Exceptional throw. In stride, lets Collins go score. Another well-placed ball here over the middle. Robert Woods, defender on his back. Defender's closing. Really well-placed and on time. Doesn't really hang him out to dry. Big moment late in the game for Stroud. Gets to his drop, And basically what this was Schultz taking advantage of an aggressive but extremely talented Jesse Bates, who's very opportunistic when he gets a chance to make a play. So Bates stays aggressive, kind of almost working what we think to be maybe a deep dig or a post route, sells it really well, and then gets back vertically in an instant. Stroud lets this go on time when it needs to be once Schultz breaks and presses vertically, and we're on time, accurate for a touchdown late in the game. So how about the creation capabilities, which we've barely scratched that surface to this point in this video. Boom, low throw away from the defender. Again, not caught, but wow. Again, pressure coming, screaming off the edge, knows he has to bail. Come on. Sick throw. What a sick throw by Stroud there. Once again, Lyman getting blown right back in his lap. Doesn't immediately escape, and that's what I think is really impressive, right? He's not like, oh man, I got to escape right away, run myself into pressure. It's like this didn't phase him. He could have made a throw. But now we've lost again. We got to get out of there. Good job by this receiver working to the space that's been given, and it's a money throw again from Stroud. It's low. I get it. Stroud doesn't have the best arm, but he's throwing it low and away from defenders and giving his receivers the best chance to make the play. So, what if nothing's there, right? Got a couple of defenders on Woods. Contact. Singletary's way down here. And then the fade route potentially not being one. Just take it yourself. Right? We can make one guy miss and score. No problem. No problem. We got it covered. So, another one here where, again, good job bailing. There's really nothing here for Stroud. And does a great job of recognizing, okay, Dell's going to work into some space here because everybody's going to be focused on these two guys working to the sideline. Cross the body a little bit, another low throw. This one I would say it's more of an accuracy issue than, giving his receiver the best chance. It's a little low. It's a great play by Dell, and it's a really nice play out of structure. So how about some confidence, too, with some processing? Like Dell's working this route over the middle. Linebacker's keyed in here because I think he's being passed this route. The safety's still kind of trying to squat on something potentially here. And Stroud recognizes that. And the linebacker's not in play. So he's like, all right, even if, there's some traffic, if I just throw this ball up high for my guy, Nico Collins, he'll make the play. And he does. Impressive catch radius. No chance. And Dell might have even sold that the route was coming his way. The ball was coming his way on that route. And that's really impressive too. But again, the confidence. How about this confidence? Throw this into a tight window. Jeez. Again, it was a drop. But he's aggressive, but he's such a tactician with the aggressiveness. Right? Here it is again. This is fine. It's a great play by the defender. Love to take that aggressive chance over the middle of the field. Now, does he leave stuff on the bone? Sure. Leaves a little meat on the bone sometimes where it's here. And again, I know Campbell's winning on the stunt here, but this linebacker's keyed in on the flat to the running back. This throw to Dell is there. Just, lob the changeup to the 40-yard line, and we've got ourselves a big play. Misses it, kind of runs himself into pressure, and we don't got something there. This should have been the first interception of Stroud's career in the regular season. Play action, two-man route, go route, and then basically the dig, the basic, over the middle. This is a really nice bait by Jesse Bates. Had really had his footwork working to the go route, but really he set himself up to both attack there and to charge downhill for a play. And Stroud lets this go pretty late. He's well through the break to this point. It had to be earlier, so he's a little late. And when the process is a little late, right, you don't have elite velocity. Potential pick there, but, it's going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. So CJ Stroud, man, wow. Are you kidding me? How good is he right now as a rookie through 5 weeks? The anticipation skills, right, the ball placement and accuracy, the creation capabilities, right? He's showing that off like he did in the Georgia game. And he's kind of done this with kind of a makeshift offensive line, right? Both the tackles have been hurt, right? And this was not everybody's favorite receiver room coming into the season. So the fact that Stroud is really on the same page with a lot of these guys, the rapport is there, the rhythm is there, and he's making throws everywhere, middle of the field, the RPO game, the deep ball, back shoulder, right? He's doing with that anticipatory mindset. He's reading things well post-snap as well as pre-snap. It's all there. He's a total package right now. I literally cannot wait to watch him every week going forward because it's just been that exciting. And it's just been, everything's been on point. And I know he's going to have bad games like everybody does, but a rookie through 5 games, this is impressive. So hope you guys enjoyed this video on CJ Stroud. If you did, throw a like down there. Subscribe if you're new. Plenty more film room content coming soon on the channel. I will catch you guys in the next one. Farewell.